What's up, you guys? My name is Blood Warrior 99, and today we're gonna start the first episode of Vagante, or at least the first legitimate one. And the way I said this game was before, it's kind of spelunky meets some roguelike elements from the old rogue games. But you start off with 3 classes, but I've played a couple hours, so I know a little bit more. You start out with the Knight, the Rogue, and the Mage. You could clearly tell that the Knight's for melee, Rogue is for ranged, and Mage is for magic. But when you get to a specific point, you also get this person who also specializes in unarmed combat, but right now we're going to go with Knight. Now, I'm not too exactly sure what background is, other than I think it might change a few of your stats like this. I think is just your set attributes, but I think Strong might give you extra strength. I don't know what Deprive does, but let's just pick an eye with a strong background and let's start. So this game is a real big pain. I'm not very good at it, once you see here. But you always start with an attribute, a skill point, attribute point, whatever you want to call it. They just call it a point. But there's specifically different levels of stuff. Not all of them are built the same, so you don't always have different levels, and they all do different things. But for this run with the character, I'm just going to do sharp movement, where you hold down an attack while falling. For a falling attack, and additionally slide backwards or forwards while stabbing. That really helps when you're trying to go like you normally couldn't jump and do that without the perk. And I just got hit by that stupid arrow trap. That thing right there is an arrow trap. So we got our slime right here. The combat is, I can't say it's like super nice, but it actually takes skill. Like some games you don't really need much skill to hit enemies, but in this game, if you aren't careful, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Like right here, I'm just gonna do this to be on the safe side. And I think there's another one. Now he's above me, which is kind of a problem. Well, so of course after you kill any enemy, just about, they'll give you like a small amount of gold, which we can use to purchase stuff at the shop. As you've seen barrels in the boxes I've been cutting open, they sometimes will give you scrolls or potions. It's kind of just a chance. Like that, we just got a scroll right there. Scroll, excuse me. And you got these little shrines right here. I know you can break them and something happens, but I haven't really been experimenting with it too much, but I think we might do it right now. So I know if you hit it, it'll tell you what it is, the armor. So if I break it, I don't know what's going to happen, but something should. And if you can hear me mashing X or anything else in the background, I'm very sorry about that. Oh my god! That's a bad shrine. That took away half my health. Okay, so don't even touch that shrine. That's what I learned today. Now these down here, those are spikes. Those will instantly kill you if you jump on them. But like in Spelunky, you can walk across from them if you want. Now this little girl right here, you don't have to escort her, but you definitely should. It's a good incentive because she'll heal you, what, 20 or 30 points, something like that, if you do it. So it's a big, oh gosh. Those are chests. You have arrows. This is a boss. As you can tell, the music changed and everything like that. Oh gosh. I'm probably gonna die because I don't have like any health anymore. There are like 3 different bosses in the first area. They're random on the level, but you'll see them all, so long as you can get through all 3 of the parts. Ow. He's gonna... Oh, I'm dead. There you go, that's how easy you can die. As you see, I was killed by Boss Goblin. 27th death. I've seen better. I'll go ahead and try playing the fighter again. He's the, I guess if you want to say easiest, but not necessarily. So as you see, as we go down, the sword skill tree is kind of all about using a sword and stuff like that. Holy is sort of protective stuff, like you take no damage from falling while walking, your attacks shoot out Holy Light, the cost of manager, reincarnate after death. Shield of invulnerability, stuff like that. Defense is, of course, negating damage, so we'll go with that for right now. You can also increase your stats itself. They also have a little bit of special effects, but they're not like really active. But as you see, when I hold down on the down button instead of looking down, our character kind of does that little weird jump. Now, there's no reason to activate this arrow trap up there, so I'm not gonna even deal with it. Oh, this is a... I probably should have noticed that our character did dialogue there, and I just forgot that I didn't have the sword skill. But this is the one where pretty much only slime spawn, and they usually have different status effects, so I'm probably gonna die on this one. Okay, you know what? Stupid slime. Okay, dead. Okay, this one's the light. I think this one makes the game a lot darker. Let's do it. YouTube's gamma isn't dark enough. Darkness claim you. That's about it. Okay. Oh, come on, you stupid slime. Let me jump back up there. Damn it. Okay. If I wanted to die, I guess today's my day. What? Green slimes are, of course, the normal ones. Oh, man, these... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Go, go, go. Okay. I know I'm not showing off the game very well, especially since I've died several times in the past couple minutes. Those ones shock you, like I've shown right there. Oh my god. You're not supposed to attack them when they're glowing like that. That's what I remember. That rainbow one, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I've seen it once or twice. Okay, it just does like too much. Oh, is that like the boss one? I don't know. Let's try a different character. Let's try the rogue. They're not too bad. They get of course a bow and a dagger like before. We'll actually go with archery because I like using the bow quite a bit. It enables strafing with the bow, so you can actually move when you're drawing it instead of before when you just had to basically just stand there and wait until someone comes in the vicinity. It's very helpful. But you can't turn, which is the bad part. Boom. Of course, the arrow, the counter of arrows that I have is right below where my weapons are. All enemies can carry and fire bows, but it's just that the rogue is specialized around using the bow and the dagger and stuff like that. Like the rogue has a dagger skill tree, but I mean, you actually have to use a dagger. Like with the warrior, he has to actually have a sword on him. It's not like he can actually use those types of attacks with the dagger. This bow isn't very powerful, as you can see, 2 to 6 damage. I try my best to keep as organized as I can. Let's see what this amulet does. Death protection, which if I die, such as I jump on those spikes right next to me, I'll revive myself when the amulet breaks. I just gain intelligence. Intelligence, I think, determines how fast I regain mana. Stuff like that. Simple RPG elements. Okay, let's go down. So at the top left is my, of course, my mapping screen. There are scrolls that will allow you to map out the entire area of the level. And that's a death trap. There are a couple types of them. Oh. Okay, sorry, I just had to adjust my chair there. Oh. I need to get out of this menu. Okay. I just aggroed a lot of guys, and I'm not very happy that I did that. Come on, jump. Haha. Chests contain either, every time, Okay, I'll tell you how I organize. Weapons, armor, potions, scrolls, miscellaneous. And I like to keep my main weapons on the top, the ones that I actually use. Damn it. These, oh. Okay, this is another boss. I'm gonna see if I can kill him. He's kinda hard. I'm just gonna say that right now. The rock worm isn't very easy to kill, especially since you can only hit that part of his body. Okay. He poisoned me a ton. But I'm not gonna let that. Ow. Please. I'm gonna die. Wait. Oh, I did it. As you see, the talisman is gone. But we survived, okay. Boomerang is cool. It's exactly like most boomerangs act, but it doesn't come back to you. It's not that good. But I'll use it in times when I need to do some damage. So these, ooh, I probably would buy that if I could, but we're gonna buy that potion of regeneration. Not all potions look like that. Like as you see, this one has a different color, but we don't know what it is. You either have to drink it to find out, or you can use the scroll of identification. But once you pick it up, it tells you what it looks like. Of course, there you go. Regeneration regenerates your health. We kind of need it. This thing, that's what happens. You just gotta bait that monster from coming out and then just hit him. Boom, he's dead. I wonder if we can, yeah, we can come up here. Green potion. Maybe useful, I don't know. Just like other rogue likes or rogue games, really. Fighting is hard, especially when you can only do it in one direction until you level up your character's abilities. You tend to get hit quite a lot. Half plate, I wonder. One dexterity and one defense. They don't. From what I know, I don't think armor can really harm the way your character behaves, like physically, unless it's a special thing. Like, it won't slow you down if you wear really heavy armor. The bloody. Let's see. I really just wanted to see what all these shrines do, so I'm not ignorant for the rest of the series. It seems like it's gonna suffer. It seems that harming, like most of the shrines tend to just do nothing good. I'm trying to get up there, thank you. And I immediately get hit by... Oh, there are 3 traps over here. Well, there was a lot of gold. I'm not gonna complain. Really? This is how easily things can go wrong. This is like spelunking. You mess up one thing, it could all go wrong. Really? Enemy behaviors are, I mean, they're predictable, so you just gotta kind of learn them, but it can get very hard sometimes. I wonder what this... That's what I hate too. The controls and everything like that are like fine, but sometimes I wish it would be a little bit more not responsive, but because like you can't use the analog stick, or I'm using a controller if you couldn't hear already, but you can't use the analog stick or anything to really to move your character around, and like even with the keyboard it's four analog, 4 directions. Let's go with the dagger route, because I like using the daggers. The first level's daggers can critically strike. Next one you get to throw it, and it actually returns like a boomerang. That's actually really useful. Boom, okay. In this game, there can be secret rooms, per se, that contain hidden stuff. You can easily break them. But there's not too many. Alright. Sorry if this cleaning noise is annoying you, it annoys me too. So the extendo gloves discreetly, emphasis on discreetly, increases the reach of weapons and +1 dexterity. It's not bad, but I mean, we got nothing better, so why not? So I'm not gonna even try figuring out what the bloody statue necessarily means again. If I find another new statue, I'll try it out, but I'm oh my gosh. Woohoo. So a lot of times you just have to smash on the X button or whatever button you use for your primary weapon. I don't think I can get up here, so just like in Spelunky, you can walk off ledges and you'll hang over them. That yellow indicator means that the dagger critted, or whatever weapon you're using just critically hit it. Let's see if I can actually get to the, not the second level, but I can actually like get some progress. Because it's like Spelunky. This game is meant to be played more in a sense of, I'd like to fight this thing again. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, you know what? Screw this. You don't have to fight the boss, you can just leave. But the boss enables you to open that treasure chest you found out, and this campfire heals you for like 10. And then you can go on your way. That's the save your game if you like have to go somewhere, I don't know. These games tend to be really quick, so it's not like you need to save too often unless you're really on a time crunch for whatever reason. Oh my god, stupid. So there's most of the time 3 levels before you go to a new type of area. After the dark caves, it's what they call the forest. I've only been there a couple times because I'm bad, and I'm mad because I'm bad. Let's see what this is. Attackers will sometimes be frozen +1 exterior. That's really nice. Let's see this one. I mean, it's like I said, like this club wouldn't crit as much as a dagger because this is specifically made for dagger. But I mean, it's nice since it's plus knockback and poison, but I'm still going to be using the dagger for a while. What do you got in your shop? As you see, things can be cursed when you put them on. You can't take them off. Why would I want a kerchief? I don't know how to say it. Sorry. But why would I want an extra dexterity if I'm going to lose constitution and speed? It feels kind of pointless. Bombs are real nice. They do a lot of damage, but I haven't really been able to use them very well. And these raccoon boots would be really nice since you can double jump and they give you some extra speed. But we don't have the money for it. Okay, there's nothing up there to explore. These are the worst traps because I always like misjump and stuff like that. And when I try climbing on the ladder, sometimes I let go accidentally. But we made through it just fine. There. Even though the dagger is really short, sometimes you're able to hit 2 enemies at once, sometimes 3 if you're good. There's a little girl. I usually don't like to save her until later. I'll show you the reason why, but we'll do it the normal way this time. All they do to open her is just attack her cage, and she'll be sitting there. You press down to pick her up. You can attack with her. When you press the X button or the B button, it'll shoot her out. That's the problem. So like with that, oh, she won't drown, don't worry. The shackle, oh, that doesn't sound very good. I think I'm gonna get like a ball and chain. It's all Spelunky all over again. Alright. These traps aren't too hard to avoid. They actually help sometimes, because if you're trying to get a platform that's too high for you to jump, sometimes they can help. Oh man, I thought I would have killed him by now. I'm actually almost dead as the rogue. I might not even want to fight the boss here. The bar at the bottom is kind of like a bar that you see in a game like Call of Duty. That's what it mostly reminds me of. The the closer it is to the screen, that means the closer you are to leveling up. It gives you an extra skill point to use, but it also increases your health by 10, but that's about it, and you have to get to the end of the level before you can do that. It's not super good. This is actually, Smoking Wand to Chaos. It does like no damage, but I think I don't know what it kind of does. We can find out. Let's see what these scrolls does. Oh, that one magically maps. This one's jump. It just simply, when you press jump, you'll go super high into the air. Oh my god, I freaking hate teleport. No. I didn't want this. Oh god. I want to go back. Please. Please. I'm dead. Okay. I'm going to show off one more character for now. I don't think I've given another background. Okay, we're going to play as the mage, which I've played the least of. But he's sort of the most interesting. So he has some weird skill trees, like alchemies for potions and stuff. I'll show them to you in a second once this stupid slime gets out of my way. Now, his melee weapon is kind of pointless because it does just about no damage, and for all I don't think it has any charge on it. It's kind of just something to hit enemies with. Really? Oh my god. Okay, come here. Really? Please, come. Oh my god. They've made it immediate. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to move at all. Alchemy is, of course, for just like when you drink the potions, they're usually better. Spellcaster is, of course, helps you when you're doing spells. Enchantments for enchanting weapons to make them better. And wand is to, I guess it's to help with, of course, the wands that you can find in the game. I mean, I probably could just do intelligence, but, better bullet bestow spell. No. Well, actually, that kind of sounds good. Let's do that. Now, as a wizard, of course, you have more elements. You have lightning, fire, and water. Or, I guess, frost in this case, but... Now we can go. I'm probably gonna die really quickly, but that's okay. The mage is certainly the hardest character to play as. Doesn't do much damage. Stuff such as that. Now, I don't know. I thought you could change... Oh, you can. I'm using the wrong button. Come on, you stupid bat. Okay, actually, that's really nice. I'm gonna use the fire thing. Oh, steel sword. And it's cursed, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm gonna have to use it the entire time. I'm not doing the armor again. That was pointless. Getting hit for like 50 health. Now, just because it's a broken ring, I think you can still equip it. It's just gold. It's not that good. Gold collector. I just get extra gold. Cool. That was silly. Oh, so it's kind of like a fire trap. It doesn't hurt you, but it definitely hurts the people who are coming after you. One next to... Oh, grab claws is really good. Like, kind of like in Terraria, when you get those claws, you can kind of make your way up things. It's really nice. It's not exactly like the climbing gloves in Spelunky, but it's certainly nothing to sneeze at. Now, I'm not sure what this one does. Really? I'm about to die again, too. That's okay. This is just supposed to sort of be an introduction. I wasn't especially thinking of getting somewhere really good really quickly. Soul of a Demonic Familiar just helps you out with of course fighting. If something attacks you, it'll help you with that. I don't know why that didn't proc off. I'm gonna see if I can kill him. Because you can actually move when trying to cast spells. And he's not very good at dodging them. Especially since I can grab walls. Oh! Okay. Well, I may be eating my own words in a second. Come on. Ow. Oh, he killed me. Oh well. Well, that's gonna be it for the first episode of Vagante. I'm really interested in playing this more because I want to get farther into the game, but first I just gotta get a little bit better. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.